What's up, Game Changers? It's your boy TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and welcome to the Game Changers Podcast. This is episode 53 of the Game Changers Podcast, and you see me? Last pod, I was sick, but now I'm better, bro. Look, a span of what, 3-4 days, bro. All I needed was some rest. Some hot tea every morning. I took some medicine, not the day and night quill, the regular brand. I went to Walgreens, bro. And this how you know, like, I feel like even one day I know I'm gonna have some money, some real life money one day, but I'm never gonna change the fact that I'm always gonna be looking at the prices. Maybe not on things that I want. Because sometimes, like, when you do have a lot of excess, a lot of money, when it comes to things you want, you rich people don't really look at the price. But as far as just like random things, like, I know I kind of need medicine, so I went to Walgreens, looked at the NyQuil, day and NyQuil in the little box. Man, it's like $24 or something. I'm like. And then I looked at the Walgreens off-brand Dayquil and NyQuil. That done was $10.99, bro. Let me get this. Plus I get the little discount. Come on, let me get this, man. Like, bro, prices is hiking nowadays. Inflation is up. So what if inflation goes up, what gotta go up next, man? Our money gotta go up, man. This is Mr. Game Changer is motivating y'all to get y'all money up, bro. Get it up and through the roof. Work hard right now. Grind. You feel me? Of course, take time for yourself. Rest if you need to. Do all that. And have the self-awareness to know, okay, I've been going hard. Let me chill just for a second. Take a little breather. Get a little water break. Back to it. Back to the grind. Wallow 267. Back to the grind. Good morning. Did you pray this morning? Look, that's Wallow 267. I be watching his videos every morning because I be waking up early, and every time I get on Instagram, first thing I see is Wallow. Good morning. Make today your best day. Or he'll be like, it's only 83 days left in the year. What you gonna do with those 83 days? Look, I'm motivating myself just using his words, man. Man, bro, I find like so many ways to stay motivated, and God is definitely one of those reasons why I stay motivated. I appreciate it, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Sometimes I just be saying like, thank you, God, like for real, because I could have, bro, in the position that I'm in right now, bro, I could have been in a way messed up position. I could have been like so many different places than where I am right now. So all I can do is thank God, bro. But we gonna get straight into it. What we got: the Lions beating the Chiefs. Now, I think his name is Tony. Well, let's just get to the game first. The game starts, and it's not it's not really what I expected from the first start of the season, but also I'm going to keep referring back to this, and I'm not trying to I'm going to throw Patrick Mahomes a little bit of a bail because he is the reigning Super Bowl champion, and also he starts off slow. So everybody was going in on Patrick Mahomes, and also the receivers. The receivers weren't catching the ball. It was plenty of opportunities for the Chiefs to win that game, but the receivers just kept dropping the ball, and sometimes nights be like that. But it's the opening night. It's the first game of the NFL season, so dropping that many passes and see Patrick Mahomes go out like he did, of course there's gonna be some ridicule, some pushback. Like, bro, like, look at these receivers. He ain't had nobody. They was throwing him bail. But the only reason I'm throwing Patrick Mahomes bail is because he always starts slow, bro. Just as a team, the Chiefs start slow, and I think that's because Patrick Mahomes starts slow, bro. Real talk. He not a person that's a jump right out of the gates and go 14-0, and maybe one of the years he did that, but it's a process. It's a grind. Like they said pregame when they showed the ceremony of the banner, Super Bowl, all that, he wasn't looking at that. He looked away because he's trying to focus on this season, focus on the task at hand, because it's 1 week, one game, one day at a time when it comes to football, really, because you may be hot for 8 straight weeks, but then a key player get injured and now you have to not change things but stay the course, even though a big person on your roster, i.e. Travis Kelce, was not playing tonight. A big part of your roster, you still have to keep going. So I think the Chiefs only lost by 1 point. But hey, I expected for them to start slow. That's why I did bet that. Hey, if y'all have any betting questions or FanDuel questions, please come to me. Well, let me not say that now, because I'm coming off as a little cocky. Let me not sound too cocky, because I won a little bit of money. But I bet on the Lions for them to win, and I did win. Like, I kind of assumed the Lions would win, but not only because the Chiefs start slow. So let me make sure my information is correct, because I do believe that they lost by 1. Yeah, it was 21-20. So they lost by 1. But not only I believe the Lions were going to win because the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes started off slow, but I said this last year, and I mean, I didn't say it around nobody really important to be like, oh, he did say that. But last year, even though the Lions have their ups and downs, I think there were the hard knocks, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but the hard knocks that's on HBO that look at the teams, they're recording the Jets right now. I believe, yep, they were on the Lions. And I was watching a few of those episodes, and I'm like, this team has a good chance to like be good, because it really starts off with the coach for me. Like last episode, I was talking about Deion Sanders, their coach, bro. He really, like, he reminds me of an old school coach, like real down dirty in the mud, like really puts his heart into the team. So as he's putting his heart into the team, he's giving great speeches, he's motivating his players, he can yell at his players. Like, I feel like even his voice, how deep his voice is, commands respect. So he just reminds me of an old school coach. But that team, bro, like, since last year, I always thought they were going to be good. They just didn't pan out last year. But I know I was talking crazy about Justin Fields and the Bears, and I still believe that. I ain't going back on that, but the Lions are the real deal. And I think they're only going to get better week by week. And I feel like, including the Bears, any team that is playing the Lions, has the Lions on their schedule that next week, they need to be mentally and physically prepared. I ain't gonna lie to you. They need to be prepared to face that team. They need to be looking at that team like this is one of the best teams in the league. They don't need to be looking at this Lions team like, oh, this is another team we can roll over. They just beat the best team in the NFL. And I don't mean team-wise as if you went down their whole roster and you were like, oh, every position is filled with the best player. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they just won a Super Bowl, so i.e. they're the best team in the league. You feel me? Until you knock them off, until there is another Super Bowl champion team. So basically, to start off the season, they came into the season as the best team in the league. So they just beat them. So a team like the Buffalo Bills or the Miami Dolphins, what's another good team? The Baltimore Ravens, the New York Jets, like, Who played in the Super Bowl? The Philadelphia Eagles. Any team in this league that has Detroit on their schedule, just make sure y'all prepared. Don't think that's gonna be an easy game, because it's not. Honestly, none of these games, except for them bottom three teams, that draft the three quarterbacks, like the Panthers, the Texans, and maybe the Colts. Those three teams. Other than that, bro, maybe not even the Colts. What's the lesser? Maybe the Jaguars. You can't even say them either. It's like the teams and I've been saying this, but the teams in the NFL are gonna do nothing but get better, and they have been getting better, bro. Like every night, every football game is gonna be a competitive game. That's why it's been getting hard to really bet on these teams winning. Like, so I bet on win or lose, who's gonna win, and I bet on over or under in the total score. That's my main betting. I do sometimes like with the quarterback yards, but it just depends on the week. But it's been getting a little harder to predict those things, because teams are coming out there and putting their best foot forward in the NFL, because everybody at the end of the day want to make their cheddar, want to make their bread. So they want to do that. They also want to win, be a part of a winning organization. It's so many things that can motivate a player to want to be great in this league. It's competition itself. Some individuals just feed off of the competition. Like, oh, that man over there on the other side, they've been talking all this whole week, saying he gonna get this many yards. Nah, let me lock him up. I'm the best cornerback. And like, sometimes competition just do that to players. So I think this this NFL season is gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's about to go down, and these NFL games coming up, I'm finna predict them real quick before we move on to the next topic. We got Packers Bears. I'm going with the Bears. We got Texans Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. Let me go back. With the Packers, Jordan Love, I don't think he's going to do nothing really for the Packers, but he may surprise me. The Texans, they just got a new quarterback. They got to figure out their whole system, and that's probably going to take a whole nother NFL season. Got the Ravens, Bengals versus Browns. If Joe Burrow is playing and he's healthy, I got the Bengals, but if not, I have the Browns. Buccaneers, Vikings, I'm going Vikings. Baker Mayfield, he may surprise us with a comeback season, but I doubt it. Titans, Saints. Now, don't sleep on the Saints. They just got Derek Carr now. A gunslinger, just like who? Drew Brees was. I'm not comparing Drew Brees to Derek Carr, but I'm talking about as far as the arm strength. It can be something there. So I'm Titans, Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints. To win that. Panthers, Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Falcons, even though the Panthers, I think they got, what's his name, CJ Stroud. Is he on the Panthers, or was it the other one from Alabama? I think it's CJ Stroud is on the Texans. So it's the other one from Alabama on the Panthers, I believe. So, but I'm going with the Falcons. I think they just have a better team, underrated team, for those of you that don't know. Colts, Jaguars. I'm taking surprising Richardson. I think he's the more mature quarterback out of everyone that has been drafted. So I'm taking the Colts. Hot take, Colts over Jaguars. 49ers, Steelers. I am going Steelers. Believe it or not, I think they have a decent team. And Mike Tomlin, he ain't had a losing season in his whole career. So I'm hot take Steelers over the 49ers. Commanders over the Cardinals. I think Commanders got a better team. Broncos, I'm picking the Broncos versus the Raiders. I think this is going to be a comeback year for what's his name? Russell Wilson. Dolphins, Chargers, I'm going with the Chargers. Eagles, Patriots. I'm going with the Eagles. Rams, Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. Cowboys, Giants, Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys. And Bills, Jets for Monday Night Football. I'm going with the Jets. I think Aaron Rodgers has a big game, and I think he makes a statement. In a New York Jets uniform. So those are my picks right there. But staying on sports, the USA. The USA, we took an L against Germany. I came in here, I talked so much stuff. Oh, but they lost. What else can I say? The whole game, just like Lithuania did. Dennis Schroeder, he was targeting Austin Reeves, and I'm not saying Austin Reeves is a defensive liability, but he's not the best defender. I feel like he has heart, and like he's gotten a little bit stronger than last year, so he can be there with the physicality. But if you're stronger or faster than him, you may get by Austin Reeves. So, but it's not only Austin Reeves' fault, even though we is bigging him up to be like comparing him to Captain America of the USA team. But Captain America just got beat by Germany. Let me not make that joke. Because they gonna be dog. What you say? Let me stop though. What was I saying? I just threw myself off. The USA though, that was a tough loss, bro. I really thought they was gonna win the gold, but they just didn't get it done. They didn't get the job done, bro. Like that whole game, it was just like Austin Reeves did good. They came back a little bit, but they should never put their self in a position to like have to come back. And I think that's what the difference is between like the Kobe and LeBron era. Then now it's that drive, that tenacity to dominate, bro. Like when I say dominate, I mean not let nobody. And Steve Kerr after the game, he was like, "This ain't 1996 or something or 1992. Like, players are better." And I get that, but we're the USA. And our predecessors that came before us have dominated at this game against the world, whether it be for just the FIBA Cup or the Olympics. We have dominated. All right. So when I just think about, forget myself, if I'm on the USA team, I'm thinking about who came before me. And I'm thinking like working so hard so I can dominate these people, bro. I don't care how tall they are. I don't care how strong they are. I'ma be stronger. I'ma be faster. I'ma be more physical. Bro, Kobe, literally his own teammate, he was like, "I'm gonna make a statement." Came out in the USA team and just pushed Pau Gasol over for no reason, and just that was a common foul, bro, when he did it on purpose, bro. And LeBron looking at this man like, this mother is crazy. But then LeBron turned it up. D-Wade turned it up. I think it's that leader too, that one leader that's gonna have the team on point, because in that documentary it showed that Kobe, they was all going out, but Kobe getting up early, working out every day, getting ready for this, bro. And I hope, bro, when it comes to I know, bro, when it comes to the 2024 Olympics, if LeBron is in there, if Steph is in there, KD, Kyrie, all them people, bro, it's over with. I'm telling you, it's OVA. So it's like, y'all enjoy this now, but I was a little disappointed to see the USA team go out like that, because honestly, they could have done better than that. They could have got gold, but they didn't dominate, bro. Honestly, it's about domination. It's about having that mindset. Kobe, LeBron, the predecessors before you, bro. Are you going to be dominant at this? This is what USA, this is what we represent our country. I know our country ain't did the best for us. I don't want to get too political or get too racial or none of that. But as far as basketball, USA basketball, bro, we've been dominant, bro. So let's keep up the pace. Let's not lack. And I feel like they lacked a lot. This they had some bright spots, but they also did have some down spots. And Steve Kerr, I commend you for coaching the team. It was cool. You said this ain't 1992, but that don't mean nothing, bro. If you got some dogs on your team, ain't nobody beating us. Ain't nobody beating us. Y'all think y'all the best league in the world? This man Noah, what's his name? Noah Niles or whatever his last name is. But the track runner was right, bro. So y'all athletes out there, y'all, I ain't seen not a tweet. Not one tweet from y'all. USA just lost. I ain't see a tweet. I ain't see a Facebook post. I ain't see an Instagram post. I ain't see a story put up. I ain't see nothing, bro. How about man? That's even make me even madder, bro. Cause like y'all came at this man neck, laughing at this man, but this man is speaking straight facts. He's spoken into existence, basically. And then what happened? The U.S. team went out there and got whooped by Germany at that. And I ain't saying Germany a bad team. They probably some dudes that worked their butt off, and it showed because they won. Dennis Schroeder. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the whole thing, bro. And now we finna compete with Canada for the bronze. This what we doing right now. This the level we stooping to, a bronze. I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm disappointed in y'all. I feel like y'all could have done way better, and y'all know y'all could have done way better. So just go get that bronze. Don't lose to Canada, Dylan Brooks, and them boys. If y'all lose to them, and there ain't gonna be no parade, and ain't gonna be no fans waiting for you to get off the bus. It's gonna be straight crickets. Don't lose to Canada. You just lost to Germany. Don't lose. Please don't lose, bro. I'm getting heated over here, bro. And I ain't even play a lick of nothing. But we're gonna switch over to some entertainment. Lil Reese pours a drink on a homeless man, then gives out money to the homeless. So basically, he was drinking one night, walking with his homies, seen the homeless man, and then poured some alcoholic beverage on a homeless man, bro. And he eventually apologized. Then he came out the next day giving out money to the homeless. And I'm sitting here thinking in my head, bro, like, what possessed you to do that? I know you apologize, but it's just like the act. And then you trying to reconcile for that act. I mean, I get it, but it's at the same time, it's like, you bogus as hell. Like, just because I seen the video and you did wrong. And I know you apologize, but I just want to get on my platform and say you was bogus as hell for that. Real talk. Because it's like, it's people out here struggling. And that was very ignorant of you, bro. Like, for somebody, and I'm not even putting him as like, you know, a leader or a spokesperson or a mentor to young kids in Chicago, but like a lot of kids know who Lil Reese is, bro. Like a lot of, maybe not younger kids, but maybe teenagers know who Lil Reese is. So like, you have different people, kids in your circle or kids in your family circle that seeing you doing this, like, because now kids nowadays, they got phones, so they watching you do this. They not seeing the apology. They seeing you pouring a drink on that man, bro. So it's like, I'm pretty sure somebody look up to you. So you just doing that, don't blame it on liquor, because that, y'all know how I feel about that liquor thing. Like, don't blame nothing on liquor. Like, liquor is just you enhance. It enhances you. I ain't never been too drunk to not know what I did the next day. So it's like, you know what you did, and I just wanted to get on my platform and say you was wrong, bro. Because it's like people struggling out here, people homeless. The winter finna come. I heard it's finna be a real sticky one, too. A real sticky, sitchy winter, for real. And like, a lot of people pass away, homeless people pass away in the winter, bro. Like, a lot of migrants is coming to Chicago. They ain't got nowhere to stay. that I saw a video. It was a whole thing. They thinking about looking for housing for some immigrants, but this lady spoke against it and said she don't want them here because 90% of the homeless people, or some percentage, it was high, like 85, 90 is African American, and you don't want no housing for them, but all these migrants coming over here. So it's like, it's a big population of homeless people that are black. So it's like they're dying in the winter because they ain't got nowhere to stay. They're dying of hunger. You feel me? Like, shoot, maybe die of disease if COVID come back, bro. You know what I mean? Homeless people passed away from COVID, bro. So it's like, you ain't thinking about these things. You just think you having a good time, laughing with your friends, little peer pressure. Hey, pour that drink on that nigga right there. Da, da, da. Like, come on, bro. What we doing, bro? You don't see King Louis out here doing that. You don't see Lil Durk out here doing that. You don't see G Herbo out here doing that. Every time I see G Herbo, he coming to Chicago for some, either a show or to give back or to do something for his foundation, swerving through stress. Yeah, that's what it's called. So, I mean, come on, man. You see your peer rapper group. I don't know if you rapping no more, but your peer rapper group, bro, at least follow in line a little bit, bro. Follow in line in the sense of like being aware of where you're trying to go or what you're doing or who you are, bro. Recording it. Honestly, I don't care about that apology. I don't care about them hundreds you giving to a homeless. Are you doing that consistently? Like, just think about the stuff we didn't see on recordings. You feel me? How many times did you do that to a homeless man or somebody that was helpless versus how many times you didn't gave $100 to some homeless people? Come on, bro. That just rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't like that at all. Especially like being from the city, bro. It's like you want the best for your city. Even though I think Chicago is the greatest city in the world, like, it's a lot of horrible stuff that's going on in Chicago. And me personally, me being a school counselor, I'm trying to change some of that. Even though I'm in the south suburbs, bro, doing my job, I do eventually want to do something with the city of Chicago and like the kids in Chicago, because our future is very important, bro. Our future is gonna be our kids is gonna be our future doctors, teachers. You feel me? Nurses, lawyers, all that, bro. All that, attorneys. All that. Imagine you get into a situation. Imagine if I get into a situation and when I'm 50 and I need an attorney, if I don't already have one, it's probably gonna be somebody that's younger than me. You feel me? Somebody that came up. You feel me? Want to be a lawyer. Like, how we setting an example. I'm not saying Lil Reese is a model of excellence and should be held to this super high standard, but you one of the people that millions of people listen to your music once upon a time ago in Chicago and maybe further out. Like, Lil Reese ain't just no Lil name. Lil Reese is a big name in Chicago, and he's doing this in our city and didn't want to come with his pants sag giving out $100, bro. I'm not cool with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You apologize, cool. What you doing for your community, bro? Huh? What you I'm done. Just getting off a Lil Reese. What are y'all doing for y'all communities, bro, out there? Just let me know. What y'all doing for y'all communities? What y'all doing for the kids in y'all communities? What y'all doing to better y'all communities instead of just, you feel me? I mean, you got to focus on self, get your money. I started off with the pod is inflation going up, your money should go up. I agree on that. But also, I seen this quote and I seen somebody say this in the video and I totally agree with it, is that when you doing something in life, of course you have things that you can be selfless with and do it for yourself. But if you not doing anything to help change somebody else's life, or like doing to like being helpful to others, then what is your life really for? Like, just imagine you ain't never did nothing for nobody. You stay to yourself and you just to yourself for the rest of your life. How's that gonna make you feel? You feel me? Your mental health gonna be off, because honestly, people need people to survive. To be honest with you, like when I'm with my girl and I'm having a bad day, all I gotta do is snuggle up with her, talk to her. You feel me? Because we together. We potentially gonna be one, but this my person I can share stuff with. My boy Jalen. Sometimes I need to call and talk to him. Sometimes he need to call and talk to me. It's that person to person interaction. It's some type of energy. You feel me? Some type of love, joy, care that you show each other. It actually helps people. Like talking to my homeboy, talking to my girl, talking to my family helps me. What helps y'all? What helps you, Lil Reese? Huh? Who helps you? Who in your circle help you get through your day? You feel me? Of course you can get through your days by yourself, lock in, but who helps you get to the next level? Who helps you get to through the next week? You feel me? Like you can't do this life thing on your own, bro. It gotta be with other people. And I can go on the little rant, but I'm gonna stop right there, bro. On a lighter note, or maybe not so lighter, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, they had a baby boy. Congratulations. Let's clap it up for that. They had a kid. Having babies is great, bringing life into the world. I'm glad that they had another child, but and I'm glad that she got through her pregnancy safely. We know what black women go through as far as pregnancy, but they named their boy, his name is Riot. 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 And when I seen this, I was like, man, this will be a good little topic of baby names. Like, or nowadays, what are parents naming their kids, bro? Cause when I heard this, I'm like a riot? Like, let's start a riot? Like, oh, like back in the day, oh, these white people hanging niggas, like, let's start a riot because we don't want them to hang us no more. Like, a riot? Riot. Like, I keep saying it, but like, hey, Riot, come here. I can see it, but I don't know. I don't like it. Dog, I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, why you name your son Riot, bro? Like, I wanna, and I didn't read too into this. I just seen it that his name was Riot. It must have like a meaning. Let's see what the word. I know what the word. Look, I know what it means, but it's like, it's going, because if I search it up, it's gonna come up as the definition of riot. So it's like, I'm so curious on why Rihanna and A$AP Rocky named their baby Riot. And then I asked my girl, which I wanted her to come down here, talk to y'all and tell her reason, but you know, she a little camera shy right now. But I asked her and she was like, it's a cute name. Like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with Riot. And I was like, would you name our kid Riot? And she was like, no, I wouldn't name my kid Riot, but it's cute. You wouldn't name your kid that, but it's cute. Come on, bro. Come on. What we doing out here? And it go back to that skit of I think they named RDDC or with some, but you know the dudes that do the skit with like LeBron. I can't talk today. LeBron and the NBA playoffs. And they did this one skit on, like, they were doctors, and he was like, oh, congratulations, what do you want to name your baby? And then they was playing on it. It was like, his name will be Febreze. Bro, because that video came up as soon as they came out with the name for their baby. So I'm like, I'm just thinking, like, in my head, because like, what's another baby name that's just like outlandish? Like, maybe I don't know. The first name that came to my head was Essence, but Essence is a decent name. Like some good names like Riot. Like what y'all gonna name y'all kids next? Beetle, or I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Maybe they were just in the room spitballing like Riot. You feel me? Like one day, me and I'm spitballing right now, but you a Virgo, I'm a Leo, and we entice things. You feel me? We get things started. And I feel like our kid is gonna be a Riot. Let's call him like I'm just trying to think of their whole process of Riot, bro. Like, what's a horrible name that I can name my child? Let's see. Tish. Cause like I see some tissue over there. So like that's the first thing. Like just some Tish Hamilton. Or let me see. Oh, my baby gonna be strong. Let me name him Iron. Iron Hamilton. Now, do y'all think Iron is a good name? Which name do y'all think is better, Riot or Iron? Let's compare them. Please let me know in the comments. Iron or Riot? Which one do y'all like best? I like Iron best. I should have named that. Dog, that video is hilarious. What would you name your baby? Febreze. His name is Febreze. And then he said a sentence. He was like, all right. In the next one, he was like, all right, what do you want to call your baby? He was like when the wind blows. Like, hold on, that's a whole sentence. Like, that's gonna be my name, my baby's name, when the wind blows. Like, bro, let me know which name y'all like better, Iron or Riot. That's hilarious, bro. I don't know. Like celebrities, they'll do it. Like what's this? I think Kanye West. Then he named his daughter Chicago. I think he did. Chicago, that bruh. I see. I'm from Chicago, so I thought that was a little fire. See, this gonna give me the hiccups. It's gonna give me the hiccup. I thought that was fire though, when he named his daughter Chicago. But Riot, nah, I'm not feeling that one. But congratulations again, bro. I'm finna be in tears talking about these people, baby. Okay, what we got? Okay, Tyrese versus DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club. So basically, Tyrese came up on the Breakfast Club and he was saying that he's on an apology tour because when he was doing the crying, y'all know the crying, the what more do you want from me? What more do you like? That's what what more do you want from me? Like, he was going in, bruh. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he was going, like, we all thought something was going on, like, was wrong with Tyrese, because he was, like, going on these tangents, these rants, these emotional whatevers on camera. And he talked about, like, he lying about Will Smith, sending him some money or something like that. And he said that he was on these antidepressant drugs. I can't even talk. That's why I have to stop myself. But antidepressant drugs that made him lash out. So basically, DJ Envy and his wife, good friends with Tyrese, and one day they got on the phone. He said some disrespectful things about DJ Envy and his wife. And DJ Envy was getting, like, not riled up, but getting a little, get back as far as, like, getting his emotions out too, because during this interview, Tyrese is talking about all the people he hurt during this time that he was on this medication, and DJ Envy was one of those people. So basically, DJ Envy was like, man, you was real disrespectful to my wife, and I had to take a step back. Tyrese was like, That's interesting. He was like, what? Tyrese was like, yeah, that's interesting that you took a step back because I didn't take a step back from you. And DJ Envy was like, I had to take a step back from you because you was disrespecting my wife, and I don't let nobody disrespect my wife. And for that, I could have boxed your mouth. Nah, y'all go make me cry on it, like cry from laughter, yo. This man really just said I could, and the way he said it, bro, I'm like, it was like I was watching it and I'm like, I'm looking at the screen like, what is he talking about? Now I know he's talking about like punch him in the mouth, but why would you say it like that? And why would you say that? Like, I don't know if it's New York lingo, but New York lingo is weird to me, bro. Like, honestly, I be getting on like the little kids that be at my school. They be like, pause, 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 pause. I mean, like, first of all, y'all don't have to say pause because y'all should stop thinking about things that are like that. Like, if it's gay or if it is not, just talk straight. Like, everything don't gotta be a pause, bro. I feel like New York really messed things up for people because it's like, leave that in New York, bro. We in Chicago, we don't do that. Like, if we talking and I'm talking to you regular and you be like, yeah, man, I was at the barbecue, I had a hot dog, hamburger, it was all good. Like, or some that's like pause worthy, like, bro, I was, or you, bro, I'm right behind you, or something like where it gotta be paused. Like, bro, I shouldn't have to hear pause in every sentence that I say. You feel me? I keep that in New York. I just want to get that off my chest real quick. Keep that pause stuff in New York. We Chicagoans, we do not have to say pause, bro. Leave that for the New York dudes. Because I'm really tired of that. Let me have a full conversation. Because I'm not thinking stuff is gay. That just means you got gay stuff on your mind. Really. That's what that means. So it's like when you say pause, I'll be like, nigga, we having a conversation, bro. Like, this man to man, you ain't gotta say pause every second. Leave that for the New York dudes. Let them pause their life away. You feel me? But getting back on topic, he was like, I could have boxed your mouth for that. And I'm like, I wasn't thinking of like nothing gay, but I'm like, why would you say it like that? Like, boxed his mouth? Like, forget it sounding like anything like that. It just sound weird. Like, who says I could have boxed your mouth? That's why I said New York. I feel like it was a New York thing, and then Charlamagne was like, hold on, let's not. But DJ Envy, he was just letting his feelings out. He wasn't really like, oh no, really sinister or like ready to fight him stuff. But I think that's it definitely sparked a interesting conversation that I kind of wanted to talk about today, because what would you do if your friend is going through something and you know, or you may not know, whether you know or not, they're going through something and they say some foul things to you, and then later on they try to apologize, and would you forgive them? That's a good conversation to have, because honestly, I've had a similar situation happen, but that person didn't apologize. So it was like, nah. I mean, you said some foul stuff and you didn't apologize, but it was because your mental health or something like that. I understand that part, but I'm still owed an apology. But Tyrese, he gave the apology, but it seemed like DJ Envy was still mad about it. So I feel like friends should forgive other friends if that happened. But it also depends on what they say too. Like, if somebody say something super wild to you and like to your wife or to your girl, like, would you ever be cool with them again? Would you ever look at them the same again? Like, Tyrese even said, like, after that whole incident with Will Smith and Jada, like, him and Will Smith are cool, but it would never be the same friendship. So DJ Envy definitely seemed a little bit like he wasn't getting over it anytime soon, but I feel like he should. Tyrese came up on his platform, apologized, said why he said the stuff he was saying, and the way he was saying it sounded like them drugs were strong he was taking. So when you under like medication and you taking heavy drugs like that, it could definitely alter the way you talk to people, the way you interact with people, especially like you don't even know his environment. Like, was he seeing people? Was he going out in public? Was he just in the house chilling, taking these drugs every day? Like, you never know. And I don't know if this was during the pandemic or not, but if it was, you definitely was in the house and it's like you depressed. Your ex-wife is taking you to court, want the kid, We know that situation with Tyrese. He paying monthly child support, but his baby mama is lying on him, doing all this type of stuff. So it's like, and he still had feelings for her at a certain point. So yeah, he definitely was going through a lot, so I can see why he would take antidepressants. But when those medications are taking over you and your speech and how you act into a point, you have to get off of those, because sometimes things can be fixed without using drugs. Like I'm definitely leaning towards the holistic way of like doing things, taking care of my body mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. You feel me? Just going holistic routes because I feel like they work. So I don't know what he did to get better, but I don't think taking meds should be the first, second, or third option, to be honest with you. Unless you're in the hospital and you were just in an accident and you have to be in the hospital, then you have to take the meds that they prescribe. But if it's like something dealing with mental health, take steps to like go and see a therapist, or maybe doing a hobby that's good for your mental health, like journaling or writing poetry or doing yoga, doing Pilates, going for a run, working out, create painting. Like, it's a whole bunch of things that you can do to better your mental health other than doing drugs. So it's like I'm giving my friend the benefit of the doubt if they come and apologize to me and say, hey man, I wasn't in the best frame of mind, I wasn't in the best mental health to in that moment when we were discussing, when we were talking, communicating with each other, and I just want to say I apologize or whatever. But I feel like Envy he wasn't wrong, because I think this was the first time they got to talk to each other, because he did say he backed off of Tyrese, so I'm assuming that he hasn't really talked to Tyrese till this interview. So him saying I want to box your mouth, that's even funny with me saying it. And it don't have no gay implications on it, so please y'all, not that. But it's just funny to say, like, bro, I could have boxed your mouth, man. Like, it's just funny to say. Like, it's just so it's funny to say. But I can see him saying that, just, him being the first time talking to Tyrese, him being a little emotional, especially when it come to his wife. This ain't the first time DJ Envy then came at somebody because they was talking about his wife. Like, for real. It's been a few people where, bro, you said something about my wife and I didn't like that. Nah, we ain't never talking again. Don't disrespect my wife. Like, DJ Envy, he turned red when it come to his wife, which is respectable. But that man, he don't play. I could have boxed him out, Tyrese. Charlamagne over there. Whoa. Let's not do this, because honestly, if we talking about boxing each other mouth, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If we talking about fighting, who you taking, DJ Envy or Tyrese? I know who I'm taking. And it ain't light-skinned Larry. It ain't DJ Envy, all right? It's Tyrese. In the one-on-one, just fisticuffs, I'm taking Tyrese. That's just me talking about I would have boxed your mouth. Man, okay, so we got Staying on entertainment, Coil Ray and Lotto. Ooh, I don't even know if I want to talk about this, but I did want to touch on it a little bit because this is Lotto's second time bringing up someone connected or Coil Ray in her circle. So first, Lotto came out and the song said, "Smoking a blunt," some like is as thick as Coil Ray or some, comparing her to like a Swisher or something. You feel me? And then in her newest song with it's a remix she did with what's her name, Sexy Red. She was like, "Give me that neck like Benzino" or something like that. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a shot at Coil Ray, but I just feel like she's shooting a little bit. Like, I don't know, but it's kind of leaning that way because Coil Ray, like she and Lotto actually posted a picture of Benzino and his neck. So I'm like, first you talk about Coil Ray, then you talking about her dad. So it's like, what are you getting out of this? Like, is she your motivation? Is she your, like, you feel me? Like, I feel like Lotto, it's like, come up with some better bars. Like, you, and I know, like, Lotto can rap. Like, I've heard Lotto rap. So Lotto can rap. But it's like, when you know that Coil Ray has openly came out and said, "Don't talk about me or your body." You know, when it comes to this girly stuff, we talk about body positivity, but you over here shaming my body, calling this, da, 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 da. And now you talk about her dad and you think she won't respond. I think it's like, it's some little shots. You feel me? Like, pow, pow. It's a little pow, pow. You feel me? Like, she's shooting shots. That's what I feel like. She's shooting shots at Coil Ray, and I feel like it's unnecessary, especially the way female rap is going here. And it might go down a little bit with that new Meg and Cardi B song, Bongos, bomb, bomb, bomb. Like, I know. I said if some get catchy, I said it with the ski with Sexy Red, but I don't think this gonna get catchy. I don't think this song is gonna go too far. It was a decent video. I watched the video with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, but the song, bro, I know y'all trying to get another WAP. You feel me? I know the type of money y'all seen off of that. But this ain't it. I'm telling you. Let's get back to rap. And I just got a question before I end the pod. When is rap going, or female rap specifically, is going to what can I say? Evolve. So evolve out of this shell of, we're talking about, at this nigga eat my cookie, like all this wet ass, you feel me? Like this the best cookie in the world. Like, yo nigga wanna come at me and he wanna have sex with me. Like, when is this era of female hip hop going to evolve or just like change directions? Because I want to get back to the female rap of old. Even though I know we never gonna get back there, just let's start rapping. You feel me? Like, who do I feel like be rapping? Like, I feel like Lotto raps sometimes. She's a good rapper. Of course, we got Nicki Minaj, but she an anomaly. Rap City, she be rapping. I think Flo Milli is a great rapper. No Name is a great rapper. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking on other female rappers that I believe is great rappers, but I want to get back to rapping and rapping about things of substance, because it's the same thing, bro. It's nothing against, like I said, the ski. It's in my playlist. It's in my playlist right now. You feel me? But it's just getting a little bit redundant. I ain't gonna lie. Like this cookie, this cookie, this cookie, that. Suck on my cookie. This cookie fat. This cookie wet. Like, okay, we know. We know what that cookie doing. All right, you did told us every nook and cranny what it do. What's next? Like, you feel me? Like, oh, you got a Birkin. You got a couple Birkins. Cool. What's next? You feel me? Like, let's rap about some substance, bro. And it's like, I'm talking specifically about female rap because it's on such a high pedestal right now, and they're doing numbers. They're doing great. You feel me? And I'm focusing on female rap. Even though men rap, a lot of that shoot 'em up, bang bang needs to change too. But I'm talking specifically about female rap. For you ladies out there that want to be like, well, you talking about female rap? What about y'all niggas? Y'all talking about shooting, killing? I know. It needs to be a left turn on that too. We need to start talking about some stuff of some substance. You feel me? But yeah, female rappers, come on, let's switch it up, please, cause it ain't hidden. It ain't hidden like it used to when it started off. Sexy Red is revamping it a little bit because her style is super authentic, that it just works. And it's super authentic, and it works because authenticity is not frowned upon. It's really it's you feel me? It's loved. Like, you being all authentically, I can't talk. Authentically yourself, it shines a light on you and makes you more like attractable. That's not a word. Is that a word? Attracted from other people. So people taking pictures with Sexy Red, Tyler the Creator, Jason Tatum, G Herbo, like everybody you think of, Drake. So it's like she's super authentic, and I think that's working for her, and it's catapulting not only her and her career, but the female rap game. But I think eventually y'all do need to take a left turn, evolve a little bit. Let's stop talking about all that stuff. But Lotto, stop shooting at Coil Ray, please. Please, you feel me? And I was going to have a whole different conversation about y'all discography. Before you start shooting at somebody, look at your discography and start putting out some good music. I ain't saying you ain't got no hits, you ain't got no slaps, but your last album, 777, was not better than Coil Ray's last album. Just putting that out there. I know she had more features, but that don't matter. Coil Ray, she puts out great music. And so do you, but I'm just saying, maybe you should wrap up that album. Let me hear your next album. That's what I want to hear, Lotto. No, less shots, more album making. All right. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. The most important thing is to try to inspire other people so that they can be great or whatever they want to do. Because a little bit of inspiration, y'all, a little bit of inspiration can go a long way. Mr. Game Changer signing out.